Hi, Miss Brown. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
So, do you have anything specific that you're coming in to talk about?
I'm extraordinarily stressed out.
Okay. So before we dive into your stress, I want you to know that this conversation is confidential. Have you ever been to therapy before?
Yes.
Okay, so you're pretty familiar with the confidentiality laws, so I'm just gonna go over them for you. I'm not going to repeat anything that is said in this session unless you state that you are going to harm yourself or somebody else, and then I, by law, have to report it. Also, I have a supervisor, and if we get stuck or we come to a problem that um, I don't, we just don't feel like we can figure out, I will ask them for help, but I will not do that without your permission, and I will only tell them things that you tell me I can. Also, if you ever feel like I'm not doing my part or I'm doing something wrong, you are more than welcome to go talk to them.
Cool.
So tell me about what's going on.
I'm juggling two jobs in school, and I have an extraordinary amount of responsibility at one of these jobs. And, finals are coming up. So, it's just that crunch time.
That, yeah, it's always a very hard time, especially for students, but do you have any strategies?
I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Fair. So, tell me about your job with that you have a lot of responsibilities in.
I am the student manager of the cafeteria, and we just did some budgeting cuts which will affect our hiring, and which means that we're gonna do the same stuff we always do, but with less staff. And so that was a series of meetings and conversations, which sucked. And um, we had our grill cook out this week, which sucked. And in general, I just have a lot of information that and people that I'm in charge of.
Mm-hmm. But do you feel appreciated there?
A little bit, a little bit. It's such a big organization that you have to find your appreciation in small ways because no one's going to come up to you and say you're doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I'm kicking ass, but the top managers wouldn't ever come up to me and say that because they don't interact with me that much.
Right, right. But so it sounds like you like it. It's just like rough right now.
Yeah, it's it's a good gig. I enjoy it.
So what else is going on in your life? Well, how's school?
School's good. I wish
How
it was over, but it's good.
any plans for the coming break?
I'm gonna go home. So
And what's like Thanksgiving look like for you?
looks like going home for a week.
Any big plans?
Not really, no.
Hmm. Sounds like fun. It should be relaxing, right?
Well, family.
But what about your family?
No, I'm just saying the family is very relaxing. It's fun to be around them.
Can be, yeah.
Oh, what about your family?
Actually, I'm not here to talk about me. I really just want to focus on you. Thank you, though. Thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah.
So, you said you had two jobs?
Yes.
What's the other one look like?
The other one, I'm an intern. It's not very stressful, but it does consume a lot of my time. And I have side projects for it.
Is it in something that you want to do as a career?
It's not something that I am interested in doing. I don't know if it's a career path because it's a radio gig and you don't make a lot of money in radio unless you're in advertising. And I hate selling things to people, so it might be like a hobby. I don't know if it's a career path because it really can't be financially.
Well, hobbies are always good.
Yep.
They're a good way to like do something for you. Any other problems? How's friends?
Friends are fine.
Friends are fine.
Yeah, when I get to see them, they're great.
So you're just it's very school work oriented right now.
Yeah. Next semester will be a little bit different. I am taking 7 classes, but I will have dropped one job. I would have dropped the internship, and classes always seem like they're easier to, juggle than like 2 jobs.
They can be.
Yeah.
If you have, do you know your professors?
I know some of them.
I find that professors you know are always a little easier.
And this semester is my capstone, so that'll be out of the way.
It's capstone graduation requirement.
Universally, capstone means graduation requirement. It's the, like, in rounded doorways made of stone, and there's this piece that looks like this at the top. That's the capstone. It comes from Greek architecture. So, universally, every college has a capstone.
Well, thanks for explaining that to me. I went to a very grassroots college, and our university's requirements for graduation were looked a little bit differently.
Were they called something else?
Yeah, but graduation requirements.
Ah. Yeah, capstones because they're at the top of the doorway, so you build up and then you put the capstone in to hold the pressure.
Oh, how's the pressure holding?
Good. Just had to explain capstone to somebody, but
So what are you gonna do after graduation?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
No, I don't. Tell you what.
Tell me.
No, I don't know. No, after graduation, I'm bouncing around a few ideas. I want to take some time for myself, like during the summer, before my loans kick in, and maybe go work in Alaska for a couple months. I've been playing with that idea for a while. I just started playing with the idea about moving drastically to like Asheville, North Carolina, or something.
Alaska sounds a little drastic too.
Yeah, but it's only for the summer.
Oh, for like permanently. What's in Asheville?
Asheville has a really fun community and culture, and I'm interested in getting out of Burlington and like sort of upscaling my city life a little bit. Nashville's a bigger city. I've always been a
I heard great things about Austin, Texas.
yeah, but that's a really big city. Like we're sort of scaling up slowly,
Oh,
and
maybe one day.
and I really like sort of it's not the South, but it is a little bit south, so warm weather.
And the Asheville's on the coast, right?
I believe so. Yeah. So
Lots of tourist opportunities.
yeah, and
there.
it's not too far down. Like it can still get back to New England driving in 12 hours, so it's not too bad. And
When does a typical college grad nowadays start applying for jobs?
by the mid-term of their final semester.
So you still have a little bit.
I still have a little bit of time.
Cool. Very nice. Have you started doing like research on companies yet? Or
No, I haven't. Still got a little bit of time.
yes, some people are very gung ho about it.
Well, I'm not a. Some people have 5-year plans. I have about a 5-minute plan because that's all I can tangibly deal with. So, I've had a lot of great opportunities that have come to me in different circumstances. So I'm just sort of, for now, waiting to see what happens.
Going with the flow works too.
Yeah, wherever I can get the job.
And that's a great skill. Like,
But I
not
think
being
we're
afraid
out of time.
Actually, I think we have about a minute 20 left.
Roll credits.
Due to hostility, this video is now over.